So now that I have the relief that there is no other character coming out in 3.7 other than Cyrene, so I don't have to worry about saving Mom, thank God, I wanted to look deeper into her design because, yes, I reacted blind to it yesterday, and I was half asleep still. I was very excited about it, but I don't think I looked into the design as much as I could have, and throughout that day, I kind of noticed things about her that I want to make a point of. First off, I've seen a lot of people commenting about her art in comparison to Phainon's, and that if you connect the two together, you can see an hourglass shape if you place Cyrene's directly above his. While I think that's neat and all, I think there's better contrast that can be made between the two artworks. Like, for example, Phainon is ascending upwards, while Cyrene is descending down. And Cyrene's descent is actually probably a reference to how Elysia was spoken about in Honkai Part 3rd as the child of God that came down to walk beside humanity. And Cyrene is near the water, while Phainon is ascending to the sky. We have contrasting themes between the two that are highly present. And then, the echoes of the two of them. For Cyrene, you can see her current self with Mem and her current self with a younger form of herself. The faint allusions to themselves in their arts, for her, it's her past. For him, it's his future. Because the faint image of another version of him behind his back is the variant where he transforms and becomes, closer to Iron Tomb. Also, the fact that the actual text relating to the characters behind them, we have Phainon being a sun with a sword, and Cyrene being tied to the moon with a shield. Which, of course, alludes to their aims in the story. Phainon was actively raising his sword towards the sky and actively fighting against this destined end, while Cyrene was looping time with the help of the Remembrance to try and protect Amphorius. But there's also another design element that really appeals to me, and it's on Cyrene's design, she has an earring of what looks like Saturn. It's not Saturn because the coloration is wrong, but it's a planet with a ring around it. And Saturn connects to Phainon, or the name Phainon. The god is tied to Saturn. And then on top of that, why would she have this earring? Why would it mean so much to her? My belief is it's a representation of what Amphorius could look like when it becomes a real world. If the story goes that direction anyway. Because we see the coloration matching all of what we've seen of the Mobius strip of Amphorius so far. We've got gold, we've got blue, and we've got purple, and we've got tints of pink. I think it'd be a really neat concept if at the end of Amphorius' story it somehow becomes an actual world and that is the design it gets. It makes sense why it's on her design. Outside of that, obviously, she's based on Herrscher of Human ego, has an almost wedding dress style aesthetic, which is beautiful. Funnily, she might actually have bigger ears than Elysia, which did actually make me and someone else laugh a little. The blue hair tinting actually reminds me of the March 7th outfit, Nascent Spring. It's interesting that that blue is tied to Remembrance, and some of the most significant Remembrance characters typically use it. Yes, Evernight doesn't, but March 7th absolutely does. So it's just little tidbits that I thought were kind of fun about the design. I cannot wait to get her home. I'm looking forward to her story. It's going to be nice to see her. And I'm still expecting her playstyle to be what I theorized. Hopefully you guys had fun with this. Let me know, like and subscribe. Have a good night, morning, day, whatever time it is where you guys are in the world, and take care of yourselves.